Howdy folks, Kirk and Jay here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. Today we want to show you guys how to match this finish. Does anybody who watches what we do know what kind of finish this is? Does anybody care? It's a dash finish. It's what we technically call a tunnel dash finish. Why? Because you take the orifice off of a hose and you just splatter it. Super, super heavy. You can see there, look like somebody gave it the best shot. Not all that great, but we're gonna do a little bit better than that. I'm gonna show you guys how you too could match this tunnel dash finish. And tunnel dash just means the heaviest finish you can apply. Okay, now you can use these hand hoppers. We just did a job 2 days ago and we used hand hoppers to match it. I'm gonna just show this one wall right over here. Now this is a maze here, guys. This is a jungle gym. It was a pain in the arse just to lath this. Had to move scaffold all over the place, but anyway, to prove a point. Okay, I'm just gonna dash this wall right here. We're gonna do a tunnel dash finish with a brush by hand. This is a dash brush, guys. Can you use a whisk broom? I have, but 8 inches is a lot better. And any scrags, pull them off. Okay, now, we just put this scratch in the brown on here. And so, I'm not certain if it's ready. Let's see. Who's the best? You are, but I'm not ready. Okay, this wall is really not ready, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm just gonna hit it light. Okay, this is the scratch coat. And we did the brown coat. We're using an all-in-one. All right, for the dash finish, first thing you got to do is take the dash brush. Dip it in water, guys. Look, it's as simple. You just dip it in water. Dip it in water. Get these. You want to get the bristles wet. Otherwise, it won't come off here. Now, this is just cement. And I threw in some perlite aggregate because vermiculite perlite is real light, guys. Now, what we want to do is, Jay and I did a video about 15 years ago, and we were doing the same type of finish. Now that video was it's a dash, but we were using stones and rocks. And here's the thing, guys. If you're using rocks or gravel, what happens when you mix it? The gravel sinks to the bottom. So if I throw in some vermiculite, some perlite, and you get that stuff at the hardware store, it stays on top so it doesn't sink to the bottom. Now again, I'm just dipping this brush in there, and if any excess on here, I'm taking off. And I'm just throwing it, getting it up there. Now this again is a heavy, heavy tunnel dash finish. I'm just going to do a little area, and right now it's starting to bulk up. If I get something I don't like, I just do that. All right, I need to add some more water in here, clean that brush because it's getting sticky. Put it back in this bucket. I don't know if the camera will show a lot of this, but now we're going upward here, upward. And because I'm using vermiculite and perlite in here, that's a lightweight material, guys, very lightweight. If I was using gravel, rocks, or other things like that, it could be indenting this because it's really not set enough. We just finished browning this whole face, and it's the end of the day. It's Friday. Everybody wants to go home, so I figured before I get too tired and we start at the top where we're supposed to, I would show you a little bit about dashing a tunnel dash finish. Again, we've got all this stuff in the way. It's not the best scenario, but we can still do what we have to do. I want to get it all. If you got imperfections in the wall too, this will take it out. This doesn't have to be this pretty. I mean, we got a wall that right here that we made a little too pretty because this will cover it. It won't cover any holes or dents, stuff like that, but it'll it'll get rid of the majority of float lines, Darby lines, and right here where I got a little too heavy, you could just tap it, guys. Tap that, give it a different finish, then hit it. I'm going to show you one or two more, and then you can get the idea of how you do this. Right now I can feel the stucco, the aggregate. It's getting a little stiff, and that's okay. That means I got to dip this brush in the water again, and that is not a problem. But this is a tunnel dash, guys. It's real popular in the 1910, 1920s. Not too super popular these days. We match a lot of finishes all over the place. In fact, we were here, well, I was here 30 years ago. We did the house across the street, same thing. But there you go, guys. And again, if you have any, it's supposed to be mountains. If you have any craters, just tap it like that. Tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it. And when this paints out, as long as I'm consistent with the rest of the wall, which I will be, it won't look as if an amateur went ahead and dashed it. Anyway, this is just a quick thing to show you guys how to use a dash brush and how to do a tunnel dash finish. My name is Kirk. Jason's on the camera. We thank you guys for watching, and as usual, we'll see you on the next one.
All right, folks, as always, we want to thank you all for watching. We really appreciate your questions and comments. Please let us know if there's anything you'd like to learn about. And as always, from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.